Welcome to the Community Roundtable Channeling. It is Monday, November 15th, 2021.
The purpose of the community discussion this evening is to introduce you to the roundtable and to us to bring leading edge, high vibrational, divine information to help you reconnect with the real you, your higher self. Learn how to receive divine guidance and learn how and when to act on the guidance you receive. Vince and I know we were guided to marry, work together, and bring imagined miracles to humanity starting in 2008. Vince was a pilot, manager, and program developer at United Airlines, and I was a realtor. We knew from the beginning we felt the calling to be together and knew there was a great purpose behind this union. We began searching for the answers, which included reading books, attending seminars, receiving coaching from experts in many areas, all in preparation to create and deliver leading edge programs that marry spirituality and quantum physics. The Roundtable is our partner in our work and in our lives. While we three are a team tonight, I want to highlight Vince, who has listened, learned to channel, and produce the structure and programs we bring to you this evening. And I welcome you as we begin.
Good evening. As we come in to meet each and every one of you where you are vibrationally in this moment, and then help you step up that vibration, that frequency to yet a new level, to give you the opportunities to really experience yourself and who you are in a way that you're meant to. As you step into the higher vibrations, as you ask your questions, as you get your answers, the answers and the questions all will pertain to you as you step further into your journey. We want you to recognize and realize that the vibration that you reach is as high as it is, and know that that's the vibration that you will be in the near future holding if you choose to. If we were talking to each and every one of you individually in this moment, we would ask you, why are you so special? Why are you different than everyone else? Why are you important? And we hope that you would answer and realize that you are so special, you are so unique, you are so different, because there is no one like you, no one that's had the experiences of you, no one that's had the same role models, if you will, the same belief givers, if you will. Each and every one of you have chosen a specific life to experience it in a way that even if you are the same energy, the same frequency, the same vibration of someone else, your experiences on this earth are different. And you chose that. The energy of who you are came from you as you were developing in your mother's womb in relationship to the universe. And that's who you are energetically. And the quintessence that you bring into the world was chosen to come in with an energy that when people were near it, when people were in proximity to it, they were able and are able to feel you, know you, understand who you are. Those that are needed, those that need you, those that want to tap into what makes you different, what makes you special, to help them on their journey, are drawn to you because of that energy that you put out. We shared with you that you chose the journey that you're on. You made soul agreements. You chose the place that you were born, the time that you were born. You reached out to the energies of the universe to help you develop your own specific personality. Although it might be like someone else's personality, once again, it wasn't formed under the same circumstances, because of the same people, because of the same interactions as anyone else. So although your main personality, if you will, how you show up in this world, if you will, is very similar to others, the way that you got there makes it unique, makes it different. So that's why so many times when you try to look at the books and figure out exactly why or who you are, or you go to the specialist or the shall we say the experts to help you uncover who you are as an energy and who you are as a personality, there's always a slight twist to it, because there is no one else in your world like you. And there's a reason for that. We want to share with you, there's a reason that each and every one of you have been given the circumstances in your life that you in the 3D world and you in the higher vibrations of your higher self have created for you to help you become all of who you decided to be. You have these wonderful gifts, things that you are so good at, things that you enjoy doing, things that can help others grow and expand. And each and every one of you create those circumstances so you can have those gifts. And we say each and every one of you because we want you to realize that there is no one on the earth that isn't special. But there is no one on the earth that's any better than anyone else or needed more than anyone else. There could be a soul and a 3D human that chose to live their life in a way that they are constantly looking for their next meal. They're constantly looking for a place to call home, a roof over their head. And their reason for being, their mission, if you will, their divine intent, if you will, is just as important as the neurosurgeon who has created circumstances in her life that gave her the opportunities to develop her gifts and talents for surgery, for being able to study, for being able to work with a team that can perform the most delicate operations. And her divine intent, although is extremely important, she may, if you will, save the person who is able to come up with a mechanism, if you will, or a system where everyone in your world can be fed. But we're telling you that in saving that person's life, that neurosurgeon's divine intent of helping people stay healthy in a way that they can deliver their divine intent, and the person who finds the mechanism to make sure that each person on your planet is fed and nourished, neither one of those divine intents are any more important than the first person we shared with you that was constantly looking for food, constantly looking for a home. If you will, the divine intent of that person constantly looking for food was to bring to this earth a recognition and an understanding of the instability, if you will, and the inequality, if you will, across your planet, and being part of a larger group of people who are looking for home, looking for shelter, looking for food, all coming together, created an opportunity for your planet, the governments of your planet, you as people, to see that there's a need to bring into existence an equality in a way that each person is special, that each person does have something to offer that no one else has. And these people who are homeless, these people who are malnourished because they're having trouble getting food, in their collectiveness has created the need for the individual who is going to find the mechanism to feed your planet. If it wasn't for the collective of all those that are hungry, all those that are lacking nutrition, if it wasn't for them, there would be no desire in your planet for the person who's going to find that mechanism. So their divine intents are so important because they created the need for the mechanism to be found, developed, uncovered, discovered. Because the energy of the individual who here to find the mechanism was put into becoming entrepreneurial, to become very smart, to become a researcher, to become a designer, to become someone who could truly find in their mind's eye and in the wholeness of them what that mechanism would look like, had to go through the process that each and every one of you have had to go through. You came into this world, you forgot the magnificence of you. You forgot the highest vibrations of you. And in that forgetting, because you chose to forget, you were able to develop these amazing gifts and talents that the world needs. The same thing for this individual who could find, if you will, could develop, if you will, this mechanism to feed the planet, bring more equality to the planet, had to forget also. And in that forgetting, there was a need to wake up. And that wake up call to finally get that person's attention, to move from developing something that was more, shall we say, war oriented, into something that was more unification oriented, had to wake up. That wake up call was the brain problem, if you will, that person experienced, that needed the gifts and talents of the neurosurgeon to bring that person back to full health, so the mechanism could be developed. So each and every one of those divine intents was just as important as the other. Because without all three divine intents, the mechanism couldn't be developed. So we want you to realize that you're all so important, that you're all so special. There's a reason for each and every one of you to be here. As universal energy, you're each here to help expand the energy of the universe. As 3D personalities, as 3D beings, as multidimensional, if you will, people on your earth, you're here to live and deliver your divine intent in a way that others could do the same. So we want to share with you that all along the way, every single thing that's happened to you was for your gifts, to uncover your talents, to learn a process for you to deliver those gifts and talents in a way that helps others deliver theirs. When we talk about the neurosurgeon, you can imagine the gifts and talents that that individual needed to develop to be able to accomplish one of the most delicate surgeries that you can have. Truly, life is in the balance. You can imagine the gifts and talents that it's going to take for that person that discovers and activates the mechanism that starts the process of feeding your world, to bringing more equality to your world. You can imagine the gifts and talents that individual or those individuals had to develop through their lifetime because of the circumstances in front of them to deliver on bringing that mechanism to the world. So the circumstances in each and every one of your lives have helped you develop these amazing gifts to uncover your special talents. And we want to share with you is that many of those gifts you don't even see as a gift. So it's important for you to understand that what you might find easy, what you might find comes natural, doesn't necessarily come easy or natural to someone else. And there's a reason that you've gotten better at whatever it is you're doing that turns into a gift. There's a reason that you perfected it. There's a reason that there's a combination in that. And those gifts are truly here to give to others. And you develop them because of needs that you had, reasons that you had to learn how to teach. You had to learn how to do your artwork. You had to learn how to write. You had to learn how to talk with people. You had to learn how to do mathematics. You had to learn how to paint houses, clean bathrooms, sanitize your world. There's a reason for all of those gifts. It helps when you discover the reason. It helps when you understand how to best bring it to the world. That doesn't mean that those gifts and talents aren't already being used. But those are what make you special. Those are what set you apart. Those are what also bring you together. You see the chaos in your world right now. You see the division. When you come together to use your gifts, your talents in ways that benefit others, you'll find that that division will melt away, that separatedness will move into you coming together in one energy that supports each other. And that's why your gifts and talents are so important. That's why the way you deliver your gifts and talents, which is your process, is so important. Because without your process, your gifts and talents would not be used. Without your gifts and talents, you couldn't live the reason that you're here to live. That's how special you are. That's how amazing you are. That's why we're here every month, to help you on that journey, to help you move and step further into living your life in a way that brings that unity, in a way that eliminates, if you will, the separatedness. And just know that just like everything else in the what you might believe is an either or world, they both are here. The unity is here, the duality is here, the community is here, the separatedness is here. But you can choose to be in the vibration of community. You can choose to be in the vibration of unity. You can choose to be in the vibration of oneness and share your gifts and talents with your process in a way that supports the oneness, that supports the expansion of your planet, that supports you in living your divine intent, your mission fully. We would prefer questions that are in alignment with what we shared with you tonight. We prefer. That doesn't mean that you can't ask your question. That's not. Who would be first? Welcome. Who would be next? We want to share with each and every one of you that you truly are here for something magnificent. You are here to make the difference and make the change. There are experiences that you'll have along the way that make you question that. There are circumstances that will be created in your life that you may question, or it may affect your vibration. And we want to share with you that, as we shared a couple months ago, each and every one of those circumstances that you believe is something that is holding you back, something that's keeping you from stepping fully into your journey, maybe even keeping you stuck exactly where you are, or maybe you feel like you're sliding backwards. Each and every one of those circumstances was created by your higher self to help you on this journey, to help you understand something about yourself, that once you understand it about yourself, once you've developed it, once you've perfected it, you'll be able to use that understanding as a gift or a talent to help others on their journey. We want each and every one of you to know that you truly are the creator of your reality. We want each and every one of you to know that you are on your path. Even if you're moving backwards for a time, you're on your path to accomplishing the reason that you came to this earth. Be aware of your beliefs. Be aware of where you're putting yourself into a place where your vibration might not support who you are. Be aware of when you feel like you're a victim. Be aware when you feel like you're out of control. Be aware where you feel that there's nothing that you can do about it and you're on just along for the ride. Because we want to tell you that as the paradigm shifts, as you move closer to 2027, as you move closer to a oneness consciousness and an understanding that truly the energies are vibration. And in the vibration, if you hold your highest vibration, if you share with others in ways that they can hold their highest vibration, you're going to bring that shift, if you will, into a more oneness consciousness, a more we consciousness, and out of the I consciousness, you're going to move into a space where each and every one of you are going to accelerate in living your divine intent. Each and every one of you are going to accelerate your ability to bring the unity that's needed for each and every one of you to completely live your divine intent and help others do the same. And you're doing that by noticing what gifts you have. You're going to do that by understanding that you have certain talents to bring to the world, and the world truly is looking for them and needs them. And all of your experiences in life are helping you uncovering them or helping you wake up to begin to live that life in the way that you're meant to live it. We honor each and every one of you for your journeys. We honor you for the choices that you've already made to be in the space that you're in, because the space that you're in right now is the space that you're meant to be in this moment. And if you choose to be in another place, another space, another way of thinking, another way of being tomorrow, you can also step into that space. We appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to be with us tonight. We ask you, who do you wish was sitting beside you? Who do you wish heard these words? Who do you wish could support you with their gifts and talents on your journey? And then surround yourself with those people. In this now and every now, we love you. Namaste.